So I am Stephanie. I own Rebel Strength and Fitness, and we're actually in Warren, Michigan, so Metro Detroit area in the States. And we believe good health is more than fitness, and that's what we preach. The gym is just 1 hour of your day, and a lot of people put a lot of focus on that, and they forget about the other 23 hours in the day. So we actually focus on not just physical health, but mental health and spiritual health as well. If any of us want to reach our full potential, we have to maintain good health in all aspects and say we're not fit, but we have a good mindset and a good sense of purpose of where we are. That's going to play a role in our physical health. Or say we have a strong mind, but we experience fatigue, that is going to play a role. So these all play a role with each other. So that's the base of our fitness facility. We have group fitness coaches, we have a dietitian, we have partnered up with a physical therapist and a therapist or counselor, so that way we can pertain in other aspects of health. So I'm a coach, I'm an educator, I have my time here to share my story, and basically my job is I just want to leave here hoping you guys feel fired up and giving you guys some takeaways. 3 main points I want to cover is 1, being able to get resourceful when you have limited resources. 2, the power of investing in a coach and a mentor. And 3, the importance of building and maintaining relationships. And these are things that you guys can use in any aspect of your life. So just a history of me is I was a health and PE teacher. I taught for 3 years. I got laid off. There was during the time when it was hard for teachers to find jobs. And I decided to switch careers, take a leap of faith, and do personal training. But because of that, it's because I was obese myself. I used to weigh over 200 pounds, and I shared my story online. And people reached out for me to help them. So this is how it started. I was very passionate about that. And I was actually training people out of my apartment. I literally used a pair of dumbbells, a kettlebell, my couch, and my kitchen chairs to train people. And people would get results, and they would refer people to me. And I knew I couldn't train people out of my apartment. I barely had anything. And I also didn't even have a personal training cert. So after job hunting, I decided, let me take a leap of faith, let me get certified. And I got a job at a traditional gym. And that's where the challenges really started taking place. I went from having a steady salary with health and benefits to $0. As a personal trainer, it's 100% commission. So I had to walk the floor and give free hours of training. That way people can see value in me and invest hundreds of dollars before they committed. So I was working 80 hours and bringing home probably a $200 paycheck. And during that time, I actually met a girl on the floor, and she started talking about God, and I started getting all teary-eyed. One day after a hard day, I called her and I said, can I go to your church and just pray? And here I am. I have a college degree, I had a stacked resume, and I was making no money in a new direction in life. I had no clue where I was going in life. I decided to get rebaptized, and I swear my life has changed ever since. I went back to work the next day, and I talked to my boss, and I said, can I at least teach some of these group fitness classes? You got paid at least $20 an hour at the time, and I needed money. And at the time, these classes were free. Anybody could take them. And once I started taking these classes and leading them, people started raving about my classes. And they were so popular that they had to build a separate gym membership inside that gym just for my classes. And they had to put a cap on the classes because you could only hold so many people in the room. And then my personal training schedule, because the words continued to spread about me as a trainer, that filled up, that I had to actually put people into groups so I can accommodate everybody. And I said, Steph, I think you got a gift here, girl. So, within 6 months, I opened up my own gym. So this is the first main point of being resourceful when you have limited resources. I had no money, I had no credit, I couldn't get a loan, and I still made it work. So there was a gym nearby that I rented space from to have my side hustle of personal training clients. And because of the relationship that we built, they let me rent space from their gym for 4 months until I opened up my own. So as far as being resourceful, I took the money that I had from personal training and I used that to pay my bills. And all the money that I could get from the members coming in, I used that to save up for the equipment. And I would go resourceful. I went garage sale hunting. I picked up barbells, dumbbells, anything I could find. And it doesn't take much to get the job done. So that, and then gratefully my band, Triple the Thames First Nation, they were actually offering business grants, and I just happened to reach every single requirement at that time, including a business plan, which I had no clue how to do. So resourceful, I got online, how do I write a business plan, SBA.gov, there's 9 steps. I had half a Word document up, half that steps, trying to plug it in, figure it out, and gratefully I got a $3,000 grant that was enough to get a down payment in my own space. So in 2016, I opened up my own gym. And then here goes my next point is the power of investing in a coach and a mentor. So here I am, and I know a bunch about health and fitness, and I know nothing about business, and I own a business. So I would wake up in the middle of the night of anxiety attacks because it's the roller coaster of entrepreneur. I have no clue where I'm going. Where is God taking me? I'm making no money here, no clue where to go. And there was a coach that I followed online, and I reached out to him, and it has been a lifesaver to me. I invested anything that I had to have him, and I've actually expanded into my bigger space, and my income has definitely doubled since I've been with him. So no matter where we're at in life, there's always somebody who has been there, done that, and have created the blueprint for us. So it saved me time, money, and mistakes. So with that also, he taught me the importance of systems and processes. I was doing the marketing, the selling, the fitness coaching, and the reason why in entrepreneurship that people burn out their first 5 years is that it's not sustainable. So he gave me a reality check. Steph, if you walked away for 10 days, is your business gonna make money and stand without you? And the answer was no. I was doing everything. So I have spent all year building these systems and processes in place. And actually over Labor Day weekend, I just visited Banff. It was my first time leaving 6 days from my business. Didn't check in one time I got home, and my team let me know that they converted a cold lead into a reoccurring member right there. So that was a big success in my entrepreneur journey. And finally, my last point is, of course, building relationships. You know, the number one comment you're gonna hear about my gym is the community and how amazing they are and how you'll feel like family right when you walk in the door. And when we go and visit businesses and we get customer service, we remember that and we go back to the people, and it all bleeds from the top. So when we come in, we take the time to know every member that comes in the door. Who are you? You know, during our conversations, what are your life struggles? What are your goals? And they feel that environment, and that's why they're so loyal and we retain our members. It's because of the community aspects. They've even helped me build the gym, move the gym, and that's what it's about. You know, when you're an entrepreneur, you're giving value, you're solving somebody's problem, and they want to feel that sense of know, love, and trust, and that's what they got with the relationship. So that's just a little part of my story. Hopefully you guys took 3 of those takeaways into your life. And if you have any questions, we're going to save it at the end, but definitely come and see me, and I'd love to meet you even more from that. So again, Stephanie, owner of